Hey guys, Brian Hill with the Complete Combatant. As you're working through your trifecta drill, which is draw and fire 2 rounds on a large, a medium, and a small target. On our target, we use the alpha zone, the head, and the 2-inch circle. And it's very important that you learn how to do this as expediently as possible. What we're really working on is, what do you see in the sights? Is a flash, float, or focused sight moving? How do I press the trigger quickly, carefully, or precisely? And how do I stop the gun? All right. When you set yourself up on a par time, you're giving yourself just enough time, or maybe a little less than what you need to accomplish that actual activity. And this will help really engage your attention, but increase your progress quite a bit. All right. So I set up 3 par times. So for this circle right here, I'm doing a 1-4-0. All right. For this one, I'm doing a 0.9, and for this one, I'm doing a 0.7 from the holster. I'm going to do it with a SIRT pistol, so I'll step off to the side of the camera and run a par time on each one so you can kind of get a feel for what's going on. All right, so this is the fast one to the body. Okay, you're going to see a laser just like that on the target. All right, here's what the fast one looks like. Good, you can see a lot of motion. Came in from the left side, dipped, and then I was able to press the trigger twice. I did not make the par time on both shots, but it's a good pressure for me. Now I'm going to move the par time to a 0.90, and I'm going to the head instead. Okay, not bad. A little up and down. You can see we're getting more into a float there, and a little fumble on the draw, so it was a little bit slower. I'm going to do that one once more. There we go. Now you can see there was quite a bit of motion in that. Maybe that was faster than I needed to be on that. Now we're going to the bottom left black circle. Bottom left black circle. You notice the laser is at the top of the circle this time because at this distance the offset is important. But this is a great way to teach your vision to keep up with your speed. I think people that tend to be impatient shoot before they see anything, and people that tend to be indecisive move much slower than they need to make the decision. They won't go with good enough information. So this is teaching you what that feeling should be. If you shoot at this pace, I'm not saying the second shot will be out at this pace, but if I shot at this, I'd be in the mid 90% tile, maybe the high 90% on this, because I'd be running right here, probably a 1 with 2 shots. All right here I'd be running probably a 1-2, 1-3, and right here I'd probably be running a 1-6, a 1-7, and that's usually what I shoot at. So I'm pushing my speed, I'm using the par to drive me. Then you could change distances also and back yourself up a little bit, maybe go from 5 yards or 7 yards, especially if you're struggling with like the core 4 at 7 yards. It's really good to shoot this drill at 7 yards on a par time consistently, because it starts to teach you to track the sight moving and press the trigger as the sights enter. The unintended consequences sort of drill is you can start to cheat the actual vision by pressing the trigger before the gun is out. On a big target it'll work, a little target it won't. And then for other people, you'll shoot it, maybe this one faster than you'll shoot these because you have a clear goal. Those are unintended consequences. In every drill you have one. You need to clearly identify it so that you can work around its consequences in your training. And I hope that helps you. I hope that drives your training a little bit. A little progressive training for the trifecta. Remember, it's draw and fire 2 shots to each of these targets. You have 9 total attempts in the testing procedure, and then you would add your times together, subtract it from 135, and that would give you your percentage of what it is. You can find these tests on our website, and you'll be able to follow through it. And I've done a video on this too, so that should help you out a lot. All right, I'm Brian Hill with the Complete Combatant, and as always, measure, refine, and perform.